as I sit here, a lot of my questions kind of fade away. Because I feel a real strong, like a flood of love coming at me.
Yeah.
And it feels really good.
Yeah.
And I want to share this, and I could just sit here for the whole time with it. But I will ask some questions. I don't believe time necessarily moves in a straightforward linear direction that we think it does. I think it moves in infinite directions. And that I also feel that nothing is separate, nothing. That whether it be physical or non-physical, everything is so interrelated. However, is it possible that the events of my life have already happened ahead of time, and that I'm sort of like living into it, which is why I experience very intense déjà vu moments. I've been here before. I've seen it in dreams and so forth. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense, but
well, it makes perfect sense to crazy people. Like those who have assembled here. When you think about what we've been talking about the vortex and the contents of the vortex, and how it is a vibrational reality that is already gathered, and then when you think about becoming non-resistant enough that your vibration is up to speed, that you actually are able to glimpse into the vortex, then you understand why you've had vibrational awareness of things that have not yet manifested. And that's what that feeling of déjà vu is. It's you being enough in sync with this energy that is in the vortex, that when the level of your vibration comes up to match it and it begins to flow in, you recognize it because you have been there before. You've been there in a different way. You didn't live it before in the full manifested fashion of it, but you lived it before in the vibrational version of it, which is the same thing, really. You began by saying something interesting and provocative, and we want to chew on it a little bit about time. And we wanted to say, rather than it being linear, that it is perceptual. But we also want to say that you all who are sharing this time-space reality do have similar enough agreements that your time is moving forward. It helps when you talk about time, instead of thinking of it in terms of time, just for a little bit here, think of it in terms of beingness or expandedness. And think about how there is no going back, because you cannot be less than. You cannot bring yourself back to the point before you had a contrasting experience, before you launched that rocket, and before that part of you became more. You cannot go back. There is no regression. This conversation, this combination of consciousness has never been before in just exactly this way. And the universe is changed as a result of what's taking place right here and now. And so we like to ask you, especially when you are trying to figure this time thing out, if for just a little while you will say things to yourself such as, we have just moved beyond. In other words, what has become more. And as you acknowledge that it has become more, that's a better way of looking at the motion forward. It's the moreness of it. So when you talk about time going in many different directions, we want to call your attention to the moreness of it and make you understand that it's only going into the moreness direction. It's never going back from the moreness. That's important. It'll give you a good footing as you speculate further.
I've had experiences where I just feel in the vortex, I mean, incredibly intensely, right here, right now, and nothing else matters because there's nothing else. But then I feel that there's
Well, there's nothing else that you are perceiving. But whenever you say there's nothing else, it's illogical to say, on the one hand, that there's nothing beyond my perception. And yet your logic lets you know that there are others who perceive. You could say there's nothing else that's important to me than what's here and now, or there's nothing else that's significant to my motion forward, but there are many things that you are not in this moment focused upon. And the reason that we're nitpicking here and sort of bringing you back into maybe another way of looking at this is because there are many vibrational frequencies and therefore many realities that you are not choosing to participate in, and deliberately so in many cases. All that is a vast space and a vast experience. And no one is ever experiencing all that is. You are experiencing all that is vibrationally active within you in any moment in time.
Well,
that's why there can't be clarity and confusion at the same